Today we shall discuss the type of well foundation depending upon its shape. This is circular well, rectangular well, double rectangular well, double octagonal well, double D well, and twin circular well, and as a multiple drainage hole well. Circular well, this is the most common type of well foundations, and it is highly structural strength is provided, but its area is small. For a single line railway bridges and double lane road bridges, these can be used, but for lengthier piers it will be uneconomical, and hence the diameter is limited to 9 meters. Double D well, these wells are employed in piers and abutments of bridges that are excessively long. These wells can be sunk easily, but considerable bending moments are introduced in the steining. The square corners of the partitions wall provide the maximum resistance to sinking. Double octagonal well, these wells are considered better than double D. Most frequently the square corners are eliminated at these stages, and therefore the resistance is reduced. But this again sinking, the resistance is increased because the area is increased. Twin circular wells, these are close to one another. Is also used where the area is large. They cannot be accommodated in double D, double octagonal well, and advantages where the depth of sinking is smaller and the soil strata bearing capacity is greater. Rectangular well, this depth up to 7 meter to 8 meter. In case of larger foundations, this can be used. And but the loading stresses at the steining are very high in rectangular wells. We have got the components of well foundation. The various components of well foundations are shown in figure. You can see there is cutting edge at the bottom, then well core is there, which is the, you can say, joining of the cutting edge and the steining. Then the bottom plug, that is, this plug is provided after sinking into its required depth. Then steining is the actual wall of that well foundation. Top plug, after filling it in the required material inside the hollow portion, the top plug is provided, over which the pier is constructed. Well cap is provided, and over which the pier is constructed. Steining, you can see all of the wells are known as steining. Is maybe brick masonry, preferably reinforced concrete is used, but very small cases stone masonries can be used. The loading stress distributions are given, water level inside and outside it is given, and the stress distribution, the soil stress and the water stresses on the steining are shown. The designing is preferably carried out in such a way that the due to its own weight, this will be allowed to sink into its position.